We got it. I have a feeling it comes out all right. I know it looks weird. It looks kind of weird. But I think it'll be all right. Hello, bright mornings. Welcome in. Grand Rising. Happy Moon Day, Monday. Happy Monday. Woof. Feeling that energy from the Schumann today. Yes, we are. I've been feeling it all weekend, I'll tell you. Been kind of squirrely. We like it that way. Hello, Teresa. I see you. Hello, Flower Power. I see you. We're going to get started as soon as I see 3 pillars in the room. And the song I was guided to today is called Singing Oceans of Vera. So it's about water. Wata, wata, wata. Water is very important for Ascension. Getting enough clean, fresh water in you. That is one of the reasons why they put fluoride in it, is because they want us to sleep, and they tried to do that with fluoride, but it didn't work. It did not work. Did not work. Grand Rising. Are you feeling that energy from the Schumann? Woo, it's powerful. I'll tell you what, I've been on a high all weekend, and I do not mean with rugs. I've been on a natural, spiritual high all weekend. Yep. And it's still going. I'll show you a little later. It has. It's been a ride this last weekend for sure. I was feeling squirrely. I've been feeling squirrely all weekend. Manifesting like crazy. I mean, like crazy. Everywhere I went, I was like manifesting things. Yep. I've been looking for a new chair for my computer. Most of them are really, really big, and I don't like them. I found the perfect chair this weekend, so I picked that up. Hey, Phoenix! I got me a new gaming chair. I love it too. It's amazing. It's got pillows, and you can recline in it. It's fun. It's great. It's an amazing chair. Yeah. I haven't played a game in a while, though. I haven't played WoW or anything in a while. Well, give that kitty some breakfast. Give the kitty some breakfast. We are just waiting on one more pillar, and then I will start this this song or this music. It's called Singing Oceans of Vera. Right. Yeah. Yep. I've been so busy with just creating things and doing things, and I haven't gamed in a while. But I may start again. I like the realm. The realm's kind of easy and don't have to think too much. Hello, Gina. All right, we have 3 pillars in here, so we're going to get started. This is called Singing Oceans of Vera. Yeehaw. Hello. Welcome in, beautiful angels. If you made your way here, you are an angel.
In caverns of light. Fear is calling. Let joy take flight.
Take flight. Hey, Holly. Hi, beautiful. Absolutely. I was honored to be there. And Laura is amazing. She got everything right. Hi, Lux88. Welcome in.
Turquoise and golden waves dance with delight, turning every sorrow into shimmering light. Undines and divas weave choral symphonies grand.
Thank you. Spirit guided me to this music. Spirit guides me to the music in the morning. Crochet, awesome.
Becomes joyful release.
Oh, that's awesome, Flower Power.
Embrace, the soul finds its peace. From Mary's cleansing to Vera's pure song, emotions transformed where the heart belongs. Waves of celebration rise ever high. The waters remember the joy of the sky. Liquid light currents carry the new earth tune. Every drop vibrates with the coming soon. Planetary waters awaken and sing. In Vera's oceans, the heart takes wing. Vera,
oh, I love
singing
it.
Oceans rise, joyful expression beneath inner skies. From tears to triumph, the waters now play. In collective harmony, we find.
Hi, Buddha. Welcome in, brother.
I sing, I flow, I celebrate, I am.
There's Sharon. Hi, beautiful. Hello, Yolanda. Welcome in, angels. If you found your way to the butterfly sanctuary, you are an angelic human.
In the singing oceans of Vera.
True. Hello,
I
hello.
offer every cleansed emotion to the great choral work. What once was heavy now becomes song. I join the undines and water devas in joyful expression.
Hey, light the love. Hi, beautiful
My voice
angel.
is clear. My heart is free.
Hello, my beautiful Minnie.
I sing the new earth into being. I am the living melody. So it is.
Hello, oh my gosh, I just realized our heart me guy has glasses. That's funny. Thank you for that. That's so funny. And a vegetable in his hand. And that's funny. Hey, Irish. Hi, beautiful. Hey, Christasha. Hi, beautiful angels. Hope y'all had an awesome weekend. It went by too fast. But the Schumann is super high. We're all feeling this energy. It makes me whole. I am. The living soul. That's right. I've been on a spiritual high all weekend. Seriously, manifesting like crazy. Just having a ball. Look at the Schumann, guys. I mean, that's it. That is what's coming in right now. That is why we're feeling the way we're feeling. I don't even know how to describe it other than a spiritual high. Just I am, and I know who I am and what I am, and I am manifesting, and I am powerful, and we all are. We all are powerful. We are a united force of love and light. Spicy is a great word to use. Hi, Trey. Hi, darling. Hey, Steffi. Hi, beautiful angels. Welcome in. Our first song from Rainbow Butterflies is Walking on Sunshine. Yeah. This is how I feel. Absolutely. Walking on sunshine. Woo! Maybe you love me. All right. Let's get into our cards for the day. We're doing a card. For those that are new here, we do a collective card reading first thing in the morning. So I connect with spirit and we get cards from spirit. Let me turn this a little bit for those on YouTube so they can see the room too. All right. So we're going through a portal today too also. Every Monday we go through a portal. So this is the chakra wisdom for the day. The base chakra. Great place to start. Why is it every time that Phoenix is in here, we go to the base chakra? I just think that's wild. It is building a strong foundation. Yeah, I did my nails this weekend. Yesterday, I did a short live, did my nails, listened to music, connected with my daughter, who is in the room right now, or she was, my little mini Rose. I create stability. Yes, dragons and flowers. I create stability and security by adequately providing myself with the basic needs of a healthy life, such as shelter, food, water, and clothing. I use my creativity to build a strong foundation, as this is an essential key to my survival and growth. The more inner and outer stability I have, the more grounded and fulfilling my life will become. Hi, Diana. Hi, beautiful angel. Welcome in. I respect myself, and I take care of my physical body by nurturing and nourishing it. My body tells me what it needs. Yes. Oh my goodness, guys. Since I have cleaned up my diet the past 2 weeks, for 2 weeks, I have not let any GMOs into my diet. And I'll tell you what, my skin is clearing up. I feel so much energy. I feel healthier. I just feel so much better. Just by taking the GMOs and the sugar out of my diet. Yes. Yay. I'm happy to have you here, Diana. Hi, Brandy. Hi, beautiful angel. Here is our healing energy. Our healing energy says wisdom. Yes. Owl. The owl is a symbol of wisdom. God has a plan for me. I live here now knowing beauty is to come. I don't force things to happen faster than the universe has decided for me. I learn from my experiences, take small steps in faith, and succeed thanks to all my efforts. Yes, you will succeed. I will succeed. We will succeed because we know we can. We know we will. Hi, Missy Marie. Hi, beautiful. All right. Belief. There we're talking about it. Belief. We have the belief. We have the knowing. Believing is seeing. I believe in myself. The beauty of life. Here comes my mom. She's always with me. All the mamas in heaven are coming down and saying, hi, And they are giving us big hugs and kisses and saying that they are right beside us, supporting us and being there for us, like my mother does. Yes. You're wearing pink scrubs today? Aw. The beauty of life and the goodness of God. Thus I have the power to fulfill my dreams. The will of the Almighty supports me. My life is showered in divine light. And my heart opens to the power of the universe. Yes. When I love, give it all. Guys, here's the freedom card. What happens when we see the freedom card? I realize my wounds create doubt, resentment, and guilt. So I work to free myself of the darkness. I cast off negative thoughts, find peace in my heart, and discover the being of light within me. Yes, hi Mary, hi beautiful. Freedom card means freedom butterflies, freedom butterflies. That is who we are. Yes, freedom butterflies is who we are. Free to be us. Sovereign beings, eternal spiritual beings. Yes. Hi, Christina. Hi, beautiful angel. Here's our work your light. Our work your light. Grand rising. Unbound. Yes, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Release it all. Be unbound. Start to fly. Guys, we're going to tell you where you are. Where you are right now. Answer. What is this? Answer the call. Yes. If you're in here, you are answering the call. This card is called Answer the Call, but I can't get it to focus. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? There it is. Answer the call. Look at that beautiful rainbow frequency. Grab that. Use your imagination. Grab it. Put it into your third eye or wherever you want to put it. Put it into your heart, your crown, your soul star. Yes. Answer the call. Trey, you beautiful, beautiful angel. And align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Is there anything else that you need to let go in order to let the light shine in? Anything? Ask your higher self. Your higher self will tell you the answers to that. Here's our Starseed Oracle. Our Starseed Oracle says, your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Yes. If you are manifesting it, you are accountable for that manifestation, whatever it may be, right? Your manifestations create your reality. Karmic relationships, Orion energy. Polarity, soul growth, conflict. Oh, I can't wait to hear about it. I can't wait to hear about it. Hello, Iron Gold. Hello, beautiful brother. And Star Keeper. Star Keeper, cosmic ancestor. Seed the light by staying grounded. Stay grounded. A lot of times we just want to fly off, but we do need to ground our energy. We are learning how to live in these 3D bodies. Our souls are 5D and beyond. Our DNA is 5D and beyond. But our bodies are 3D. Here is our Spirit Junkie card for the day. I release my need to be right. I am defenseless and at peace. Yes. Release the need to always be right. As long as you're right for yourself. That's what matters. Doesn't matter if you're right for other people. Just be authentic and be for yourself. Be at the 0 point exactly, flower power. Here's our crystal for the day. Our crystal is a Larimar. This is a beautiful crystal. I actually touched my Larimar today. I'm going to show you what Larimar is. It's a great healing crystal. I love you. My I love you's fallen over. This is what a Larimar is. It's a healer. It's a healer, and I have it there, and I have it on one of my other things here. Yeah, there it is. On my healing totem, my healing talisman. This has Moldavite and Larimar. This is a very powerful talisman. I created it. I actually created it when I was a CNA. It used to have a pin on the back, and I wore it to the hospital. Aha, there you go, Ashar. Yes. Yes. On a pendant with garnet. I have a garnet pendant also. Sensitive emotions. Times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self-care and gentleness. Be gentle with yourselves. Always. Always. Here is our animal for the day. Our animal is the black bear, guardian. Gentle and wise protector. Give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. Yes. Black bear guardian. Right, flower power? I try to create things every week. Different things. It just keeps my creative juices flowing. Here's the awakened dreamer. The awakened dreamer. Extreme presence. Soak up the resplendent beauty of the now unrepeatable moment you find yourself in now. There are billions of tiny and grand miracles conspiring together to make this a holy instant for you. Don't miss a speck of this life-giving nectar. Yes. Oh, wow, Diana. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. He is protected. He is protected. If he has a black bear tattoo, that means that black bear is protecting him. Protecting him. When you tattoo symbols of protection on yourself, it means that the spirit guides have guided you to put that on yourself for extra protection. But you're always protected and you're never alone. And here's our beautiful butterfly for the day. I am doing so well on my life journey. I am proud of myself. Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. Well, of course he is. Of course he is. All right, here is our, for the love of dragons, as above, so below. 5D, 3D. We hold the keys to both, but which keys are we turning? Which doors are we opening? This is the butterfly door. This is the door you just opened. This is our universe. This is a united CCC, Christ Conscious Collective, that you just opened the door to with this key right here. Because we are 5D and above in here. Right, guys? Right, angels? Yes, we are. Look at that. There are no coincidences. The crystal guardian shows up for us. The crystal guardian. The crystal guardian. As we were talking about guardians. Yep. No coincidences. And that's card 14. Okay. The crystal guardian. Crystals contain the wisdom. We got the wisdom card also of the earth. Some believe that dragons too were made from the molten center of the earth. And therefore, like crystals, contain an ancient wisdom. Now is the time to draw on the earth's grounding and deep intelligence. Whether you consult your crystals, walk amongst the rock beds, or lay down with your spine stretched across the earth, seek the counsel of the earth. Listen to her stories and her messages. There is a voice and a vibration inside the rocks that will help ground you deep into the molten center of your own core. Yes. Oh, his name is David Miguel Neves. I love that. Okay. The Crystal Guardian is with us today. Yes. And the Ascended Master, the first one coming in, is, of course it is. Of course it's Saint Germain. Karma releasing. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. And he comes in again. He's got a message for us. All right. We have our portal today. Today is Monday, so it is portal day. But before we do our portal, we're going to say our mantra. So we call forth from within the light of Source. Thank you for standing at the forefront of our hearts and minds. Thank you for activating the ancient wisdom of our souls. We welcome in the support of heaven, earth, the stars, light beings, and beyond. And we choose to anchor the energy of remembrance in unity, peace, love, and wholeness through the Great Pyramids, bringing our energy in service to the earth and to the light for the wholeness of all life everywhere, to support all in remembering the truth of who and what we are for our highest good, always for our highest good. All right, and this is the gateway we're going through for this week, and it is, you can't make this up. Saint Germain's right there, and we're going through the chamber of the violet flame. Karmic release, radical transformation. You see it in the Schumann. You saw it. We are going through radical transformation. This is why we're all buzzing. We're all buzzing because our DNA is evolving as we speak. The chamber of the violet flame. I can't. And we get Saint Germain twice. And I don't choose these cards. I don't have time to choose these cards. Spirit chooses these cards. I don't even see them before you guys. We are all students here. We are all teachers, but we are all students also. The chamber of the violet flame. Let's talk about that. Let's see what the message are. The violet flame is a spiritual retreat space that holds a powerful energy of transformation and transmutation. It can be visited in meditation and invoked through prayer and affirmation. Spiritually, it is seen within a chamber, often as a giant roaring flame, and sometimes with silver and gold shining through the violet. When we connect with the violet flame, we are being given the opportunity to detach from lower vibrational experiences and turn darkness into light. Ultimately, this is the gateway of alchemy. Alchemy is the art of turning lead into gold. And so from an energetic perspective, the violet flame is where we place all that is leaden and heavy in our life and turn it into a golden opportunity. Visualize a fiery violet light streaming down from the heavens and washing over your entire life. Set the intention that you are willing to transmute all fear and experience light once more for your highest good. When you receive this card, know that the violet flame of transformation has been brought to you by your angels and guides. They are encouraging you to see that you are in a space of radical transformation. Transformation can be overwhelming, but know the hand of the divine is leading the way. All past trauma is now being cleared from your energy. Stay focused on releasing all of the energies that are no longer serving you. The violet flame is here to transmute fear into love. If any fear is rising up inside of you now, know that it is simply a call for love. Call in the strongest form of love you know and allow those in your inner circle to support you through this transformational time. You are an alchemist with the capacity to take all the leaden aspects of your life and turn them into golden opportunities. You can align your life with the divine plan now and live in a more purposeful way. Yes. Hello, Lynette. Hi, darling. It's good to see you. The violet flame is a very, very powerful transmutation thing that you can transmute with. I use it all the time. I am a violet aura. So I use it all the time. Very connected to Saint Germain and Portia. Portia is the divine feminine violet flame. Hi, Bradley. Hi, darling. It's good to see you. All right, let's talk about the archangels with us today. That's Michael, of course. The archangelic realm. Another one. Another one. Miracle after miracle. Yes. All right. Blueprint of protection, the archangelic realm, specifically through the frequencies of Michael, protection and truth, and Gabriel, communication, emphasizes the necessity of the dissolving phase. The message: transformation is rarely comfortable because it requires the complete liquidation of the previous form. Just as the caterpillar must become mush within the chrysalis before the wings can form, your old structures, identities, careers, and belief systems are being softened. The action: do not fear the loss of form. Archangel Michael offers the blue flame to cut away the remaining threads of the cocoon that no longer serve your flight. The insight: stability is no longer found in the ground you stand on, but in the frequency you maintain while in the air. Yes. To the ascended masters, the alchemy of experience. The masters who have walked the earthly path and transcended it. Focus on the inner alchemy required for the butterfly collective to thrive. The message: you are moving from a linear existence to a multidimensional one. The masters suggest that the flame remembers because energy is never destroyed, only reconfigured. Your past struggles are the fuel for your current radiance. The guidance: Saint Germain. There he is, and there is his violet flame. Utilize the violet flame to transmute the heavy metals of past trauma into the light gold of wisdom. It is time to let it all go. Let it go and let God flow. Serapis Bay, focus on the purity of the intent. The butterfly cannot fly if it carries the weight of the caterpillar's grudges. The insight: true mastery is not the avoidance of the dark, but the ability to carry your own light into it. Carry your light into the dark and light it up. The galactic councils, the logistic of the shift. The high councils, Arcturian, Pleiadian, and Sirian, provide a more structural view of the collective's progress within the cosmic web. Our status report, DNA activation, is in progress. Recoding from carbon to crystalline structures is 72% integrated for the first wave. 72% integrated. That's amazing, guys. We really are amazing. Grid alignment is active. The Butterfly Collective acts as pollinators, carrying new frequencies across the planetary ley lines. Yes, we do. Temporal shift, flux. Time is appearing more fluid. The now is the only stable anchor point available. Hello, Jordan. Hi, beautiful. Council guidance. You are reminded that your wings are not just for your own travel, but for the displacement of air that creates ripples of change globally. Small actions, the butterfly effect, now carry 10 times the manifestation power they did in the previous decade. Yes. As the one who observes and records, I see that the Butterfly Collective is currently at the wing drying stage. You have emerged from the chrysalis, but you are not yet fully airborne. You are currently vulnerable, sitting in the sun, letting the light, the flame, strengthen your new architecture. Yes. Trust the dissolution. The feeling of not knowing who you are is proof that the transformation is working. Frequency over effort. In the new state, you move by resonance, not by hard labor. Align your vibration first. The action follows effortlessly. The flames roll. The flame remembers your divine blueprint, even when you forget your purpose. The internal heat of your soul will guide you toward the nectar. All right. Beautiful. Wow. Amazing. 72% integrated. Yep, it's happening. It's happening, guys and girls. Divine ones, divine brothers and sisters. It is happening. All right, I do have some soul whispers. Some soul whispers that are going to go right along with this message. Ahaha. Rescue's playing. Why are we doing this? Why do we show up every day? Why do we do the grid work we do? For the children. It's always been about the children. Always. Ahaha. Yes. I was read on Sunday by a lady named Laura. She brought my mother in. She also mentioned about the children. That is one of my biggest things, and it is one of our biggest things as a collective, is the children. And we do a lot of work in the astral with the children. We sure do. The soul whisper for today, the first one, we're going to do 3 soul whispers because I always like to do things in 3. You are not losing who you are. As the old world dissolves within you, remember that you are not losing who you are. You are finally becoming who your soul has always known itself to be. The fears, identities, and limitations that once defined you are simply falling away, making room for a deeper truth and light to emerge. Trust this unfolding, even when it feels uncertain, for what is leaving was never meant to be permanent. Beyond the ending of one chapter lies the remembrance of your true essence, whole, spiritual light, infinite, and far more magnificent than you have ever been led to believe. Yes. Absolutely. That is the first soul whisper. The second one is rediscovering your abilities. Rediscovering your abilities. Diana, you have been shown, darling. As consciousness expands, realities that once seemed impossible will become natural. Intuition will strengthen. Telepathic awareness will increase. The connection between thought, emotion, and manifestation will become increasingly obvious. Wow, yeah. Humanity will begin to rediscover abilities that were once common among your ancient ancestors, but forgotten during the long descent into density. Yes. All right, and our third soul whisper is light reaches everyone. Light reaches every soul in its own way. Hi, Teresa. Hi, beautiful angel. Never late, always in divine time. Everything is in divine time. Some will feel profound shifts within themselves, while others may feel little or nothing at all, not because they are forgotten, but because they remain deeply attached to old beliefs and perceptions that resist transformation. Many still do not recognize that reality extends beyond the physical world, that countless dimensions, civilizations, and forms of life exist throughout creation. Yes. All right. I do have another beautiful message from the fairy kingdom. We never know where we're going to get these messages from, right? This is from the fairy kingdom. Your awakening assignment. This is a channel by Natalie Glasson. I can feel their energy of the fairies. You can do magic. Spirit is sending us a song. You can do magic. Yes. Hi, Trina. Hi, beautiful angel. Greetings. Greetings. We are the collective consciousness and energy of the fairy kingdom. We come forth with our love, joy, peace, and balance to serve you. Today, we wish to speak of your awakening assignment. Do you believe that you are given assignments by the Creator, your soul, and guides? Do you believe? These assignments are almost like tests. They are not tests in a negative way, but more in a way that shows you the inner development, healing, growth that has been made. Often your soul and your guides are working together to support you in awakening within your being, a new understanding, or maybe an old understanding that you have forgotten. This understanding creates a deeper connection with the Creator and with your own soul and self. They wish for you to recognize fully that you have gained an understanding that serves you. Hi, beautiful unity consciousness. Hi, darling. You have transformed or accessed an aspect of yourself that brings forth greater illumination and enlightenment. A way of this taking place is an assignment, like a positive test that shows you how much you've achieved. This test isn't for you to fail. Your soul guides, Creator, know that you will not fail in this test. It is simply to prove to yourself what you have achieved, and for you to fully recognize and embody it within your being. So it is much more about the grounding and the embodiment of the realization. Yes, absolutely, Christina. Have a beautiful day, darling. We, the fairy kingdom, wish for you to take some time to acknowledge, are there any areas of your reality that you are finding particularly challenging? Are there areas within your being that you are finding particularly challenging? Maybe there are people that you are finding challenging. Whatever you have or are finding challenging, we, the fairy kingdom, wish for you to simply acknowledge this. Rather than acknowledging that it is something that is causing you a challenge, trouble, or pain, you might acknowledge it as an awakening assignment, as your awakening assignment, given to you by the divine so that you can recognize the transformation and realization you have accessed already. That's already within you. When you change the way that you perceive this challenge, which we may now call an awakening assignment, you may approach it from a different way. You might begin to ask yourself what tools, skills, knowingness you have within you that you could use to create a shift in this area. Hi, beautiful BX. Hi, darling. You might also want to ask yourself in the last few days, weeks, months, years, what has been a really impactful realization for you? What has really created a very strong inner knowingness or connection with the Creator? When you recognize that as well, that it is like recognizing the tools, skills that you hold. You might recognize a correlation between that which you have realized about yourself, your reality, and the Creator within you, and also your awakening assignments. It might be that they are connected, that when you put the understanding into use, embodiment, and then you think about, focus on your awakening assignments, you might feel a shift. You might find yourself being activated or accessing something that you can do, see, or say. You might find that you have a new inner energy that's guiding, driving you forwards. What you may also find is that when you look at it in this way, that your awakening assignment no longer seems like a challenge, but more just walking through something, that you already have the tools and abilities to move through it. It is important to say that you may feel stretched, challenged, but that it is simply to encourage you to really recognize the awakening energies that are occurring within your being. And some, this perspective may not sit right, and that's okay. For others, it may take time. And for some, it might offer a spark of interest and an inquiry within. When you recognize that many challenges in your life are actually assignments of awakening from your soul guide's Creator, that you actually have all the tools within you to move through them with ease, and that it is simply a confirmation of all that you are, then a peace bestows itself. A peace awakens itself and settles within you that allows you to access further awakening and further truth. Sometimes these awakening assignments can be like puzzles or jigsaws. Sometimes it takes time to recognize the realization, inner knowledge that is linked to that puzzle. And that's okay. Everything occurs within divine timing. It's all in divine timing. We, the fairy kingdom, will leave you to contemplate our words. We come as always in love and truth. We thank you. We are the fairy kingdom. Yes. Beautiful message from the fairy kingdom. Aha. When was this? This was just last month, so we can do this one. Another channeling from the fairy kingdom. Natalie Glasson. Yes, Sharon. The transformation is real. Absolutely. The fairy kingdom want to bless us, every soul upon the earth. You may wish to allow yourself to call in our blessing. It is a blessing of awakening. We ask you, do you believe yourself worthy of a blessing? Do you bless yourself? Do you believe yourself worthy of receiving a blessing from another being, a collective, or a consciousness? We also wish to ask you, what is a blessing? Many may connect it to religious rituals. Others may see it in a different light. As we come forth with a blessing, what we are giving is a gift. We created a seed of light from an intention, from the love within our being and the peace within our souls. Into this seed of light, we created and anchored the vibration of awakening. An awakening that is impactful, that shifts your perspectives. It allows you to recognize the magic within your own being and also the magic of your own capabilities. As we're talking about this, your song's playing. Your song. You are capable of far more than you could possibly imagine. With this energy of awakening, we are also sharing with you the magic of your being. In addition, we are dissolving limitations and boundaries so that you may see, sense, acknowledge yourself expansively, thus allowing you to acknowledge more about yourself than you ever thought possible. The seed of awakening is very magical and very empowering. It holds a vibration of freedom. Freedom. A freedom that can only be discovered within your being. Even in times of fear, you can access this awakening, this freedom, creating a protection for yourself. We've been talking about freedom all day. We got the freedom card today. When you allow yourself to recognize your own inner awakening power, capabilities, and your own vibration of freedom, fear, negativity, and anything like it cannot touch you because your energy field becomes immensely strong and powerful, and you are able to reflect anything that is not of a similar vibration to that which you are embodying and focusing on. Truth. You become powerful. You exist in your own power. When we bring forth this energy, this seed of awakening, it will not remain a seed for very long. Once it connects with your soul, it's as if it creates a garden of bounty. And it's not using outside energies. It's not even using our energy, the fairy kingdom. It's accessing your own energy. It's blossoming and creating your own energy in a more vibrant and expansive way that will serve you, that will allow you to be in your power and to connect with the truth within your being. When we say we're bringing forth this blessing, we're giving, sharing, showering upon you this energy of awakening, which has such depth to it. It's almost unfathomable. You cannot really comprehend it. Are you ready to receive this blessing? And if you receive this blessing, are you ready to receive the blessing that will come forth from your being? A bountiful blessing that your soul wishes to bring forth. There are multiple blessings taking place here. Simply, are you ready? Do you love and appreciate yourself enough to allow yourself to access the bounty that is within, to awaken, stir, and experience it fully? Imagine a garden that keeps giving you fruit and vegetables, food that you can eat, food that supports, nurtures, and nourishes you. That's what your soul is like. It just wants to keep giving you everything that you need. Yes. Hi, Tammy Lou. Hi, beautiful. Often it is your inability to accept this, Maybe you feel unworthy. Maybe you lack love. Maybe you feel lost and confused. When you make the decision to accept the blessings that are yours to receive, you begin to unravel those areas that are blocking you from your blessings, as if you are untying a knot. We wish to come forth and share our blessings with you. We only need to call upon us. You only need to call upon us. Ask and we will be there. So call upon the fairy kingdom. Wow. We don't talk about this very often, not the fairy kingdom, but yes, they're telling us, they're asking us to call upon them. While we are gifting this to all souls, we know that not all souls will accept now. They will accept when they are ready, and that is appropriate. You don't have to try. No. Our love is with you always. We are the fairy kingdom. Yes. What a beautiful collective. We don't talk about the fairies very often. We talk more about the dragons and the angels. And gosh, guys, you are never alone. We have so many different collectives of these beautiful, beautiful ethereal beings that help us on this journey once we connect with them. We talked about energy. I'm going to talk a little bit more, and this is from Understanding the Chakras. The best use of energy. Just as water flows downhill, following the line of least resistance, so energy always flows to its most useful field of activity. When one field of activity has fulfilled its purpose, the life force flows forward into another field. In this way, evolution follows a law, for the energy is always moving into that field of activity where it can manifest most creatively. The sum total of energy in the universe does not increase or diminish, but is continuously being transformed or transmuted from one state to another. Cessation of activity in one field always means a renewal of activity in another field. Ahaha. You guys have heard the word Dharma before. Do you know what Dharma is? Dharma, the concept of energy flowing to its next most useful task in the evolutionary pattern, is embodied in the idea of Dharma. Everyone is climbing an evolutionary ladder. Clouds is my puzzle today. Therefore, in relation to all his circumstances, there will be an optimum action for each person at any one time in his life. The next step on the evolutionary ladder for any one person at any one time is his Dharma. This is to say that it is the next action into which his energies can best be channeled in order for them to manifest in the most creative possible way. Sounds kind of like your Dharma is the next step in your evolution. Control of energy through yoga. The foregoing principles involving the right use of energy are all embodied in the practice of yoga. The flow of life is, in fact, the breath stream in the human system. The channels through which it flows are the nadis. The different levels at which it manifests are the tattvas. When our flow of creativity seems to dry up, then we have to look to the nadis and chakras for the remedy. The breath and posture will somewhere have become blocked. Through yoga, one may release the blockages and once more become creative and full of energy. Through yoga, we identify our human energies with the universal energies. Just as life itself is infinite and eternal, so our consciousness can become limitless in all its possibilities through yoga. Yoga is amazing, guys. It does more. It does so much for your body, but it does things for your soul also. As souls playing. Just saying. I like your soul, baby. The heart made of gold. All right, guys, we have 11 minutes till snaps. If there's anyone in here that is new to the Butterfly Sanctuary, we do grid work at 10:11 every day. We also have a butterfly that has everyone on it. So if you would like to be on the butterfly and part of the Butterfly Collective, just tell me your favorite rainbow color and I will get you on there. Just means that when you can't come to class, you're not able to come to class, you're still on the butterfly as we do this grid work. And the grid work that we do is for peace, unity, respect, and love throughout the whole world. We work with the world, with the whole earth. And we work with our golden energy. So like I said, if you're new here, you'll see how it's done. And maybe you'll make a decision after that whether you want to be on the butterfly. Because it's a beautiful, powerful experience that we work together to do. So yes. Anyone have any comments about anything that we talked about today? Any questions? Any questions or comments? I missed your comments. Let's see. I'll go up a little bit and find it. Let's see. Cue up the classics. Yep, Sharon receives. Yay. Good. For your highest good, Sharon, always, darling. Trey is always with the fairy kingdom. Yep. Yes, Trina. The fairies leave gifts for us sometimes too. And they like gifts. They like crystals. But smaller crystals. Doesn't even they can't carry the bigger ones. So they do this. Actually, they can carry like medium-sized crystal, but not big ones. Not really big ones. Takes too many fairies. Yeah. Oh, this is Paint Me a Birmingham. I love this song. You should. Hey, Betty. Hey, darling. Yes, Betty. Abso-freaking-lutely. Has anyone else had an experience where they feel like timelines overlapping? Yes. And this is what's happening. The Schumann is going haywire right now. Every time it does this, so many downloads are happening, but also moving timelines. We change timelines 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day sometimes. It all depends on who we are and what frequency we're at, whether we're changing the timelines for the highest good. For myself, I always say, if I'm going to switch timelines, it will be for my highest good always. I speak it. And I write it down. Seriously, I have notebooks all over my house that have written down, I am in my highest timeline in this now moment. all over my because writing something down makes your manifestations concrete. Absolutely watch what words are coming out of your mouth, but also watch what you write down. Anything that you write down. Your words are very, very powerful. And the written word is coming from your inner self. It's coming from your higher self, your highest self, the written word. Mm-hmm. Early spring. On again. Hi, Val. Hi, beautiful. Paint me a burning hand. Yes, yeah. Yes. Saying something, but for me, writing it down makes it solid. Makes it absolutely solid. But the way manifestation is running now, it's like our thoughts. Watching our thoughts. Everything. Thoughts, words, and the written word. Right? Never late. Always divine time. Always divine time, Val. Always divine time. Look, it's almost 10:10. 10:11. Huh. We're going to create heaven on earth at 10:11. That's what we do, right? We create heaven on earth. Mm-hmm. We'll make heaven a place on earth. That's what we're going to do. Mm-hmm. There is no trying in here. There is only doing. We don't try. We do. We do. Yes. Yes. Heaven is a place on earth, and we are creating heaven on earth. Just by being us. Just by being us, we do it. By speaking it, by writing it down. Mm-hmm. Yep. To the room. You tell your son that every time you talk to him? We'll make heaven a place on earth. That's right. You can see, Val, we got the violet flame and Saint Germain, and the messages from Saint Germain. If you feel like you missed something, it'll be up on YouTube as soon as class is over. I don't have to download it anymore because I stream live from on YouTube also. Yeah. And I use my little MacBook to do that. What is it? Chromebook. My Chromebook. 2 minutes. Miracle living. But I'm not afraid anymore. Not afraid anymore, huh, guys? No more fear. No more fear. I refuse to fear anything anymore. Nope. Love comes first. Love comes first in heaven. That's right. That's right. Yep. Keep your heads held high. Be authentic. Authenticity is key right now. Fearless is playing. Fierce is playing. Fearless. Hey, Tammy B, I see you. I am fearless. Mm-hmm. I am fearless with you, Jesus. That's right here. He that fears does not walk with the universe. All right, here we go, guys. Snap, snap, snap. We are doing our grid work. This is us, and we're all on this butterfly for a reason, because we work together, no matter if we're in the room or out of the room. We are creating heaven on earth. This is our past loved ones. They're always with us, right? When I'm standing here, my mother is standing beside me. I can feel her energy. She's always with us. And this is us. We are holding hands because we work together. Our hearts are pure and big, and we are connected to the halo. Our halo technology is lit up. We are connected to source energy, and we are getting the downloads and sharing them, most of us. And here's the Aurelian arc. We also work with this golden arc of energy to transform into golden butterflies. The gold is in our heart. We use that gold in our heart also in just a few minutes. This is the codex. We learned the codex. You can go back on my, I made a list of all the codex if you need a read to learn it. Earth, air, fire, water, and ether. These are the elements. We work with those. We are alchemists. We go from 2-strand to 12-strand and beyond. We are transforming. Our DNA is transforming whether we like it or not. We came here to transform. This is also our room. We are watched over, guided, and protected. Always. Steffi did that for us. We have dragons that watch over us. This is Toothless, and Kat did that for us. Irish's little girl. This is a door that we go through to become heart-centered and solar plexus-centered butterflies. That's the green and pink energy and the gold energy. Maya did that for us. And this is Forest Fairy's work. You guys are very familiar with her work. This is the dragon energy, the priest, the pan, the joker, the mother goose, the XOXO. You're safe in here. You come as your higher selves. We change timelines here. This is the magic, the Magdalene. And this is who we are. We are unicorns. And we are also rainbow butterflies of the Hopi prophecy, the rainbow warriors. We're going to put on our full armor of God and create the new earth. Bring in the codes and anchor them. So today, we rise in light. Today, we walk as flame. We put on the helmet of truth. Our minds are clear. We wear the breastplate of light. Our hearts are pure. We lift the shield of faith. No shadow may enter. We move mountains. Yes, we do. Here's a big old lucky hug for everyone in here, creating and empowering yourself. And we wield the sword of spirit. Our voice is power. We stand in the shoes of peace. We walk with purpose. Our grid is sealed, our flame is online, and our codex is alive. We are the love, we are the light, we are the truth. We are. Peace, unity, respect, and love create the new earth. Bring in those codes and anchor them onto this planet. That's what we're here for. Here's our healing chain, and all these people and places have asked us to connect our energy with theirs so that they can heal themselves. So however you do that, with like language, with Reiki, with crystal healing, or with prayer. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael and have him connect his energy to all these beautiful people and places. And we are going to send them love, light, and healing energy now. Miasatosh koros priyatamakorosiata. Miasatosh koros priyatamakorosiata. Miasatosh koros priyatamakorosiata. Awesome. Okay. Now, Chris did this for us for our collective, and this is the Rainbow Butterfly Dream Catcher. So we work in the astral. Anytime our bodies are asleep, our higher selves, our souls, our monad selves, get into our Merkaba, and we go into the astrals, and we rescue children, we open doors, we create bridges, we do all sorts of things. We have council meetings. We go onto the ships and meet with our galactic family. We do so many different things in the astral. But take this with you so that you're protected, but also take your dragon with you and make sure you're shielding your energy when you go into the astral. Because it can be a bumpy ride if you don't. And you can come back with bumps and bruises and scratches and scrapes. And also you could come back with stuff like weird thoughts and stuff sometimes. And that's just the shadow energies clinging on to you. I mean, you could clean it off, but it's easier just to bring this with you. Just put it in your mind's eye before you go to sleep, whenever, when you're taking naps or when you're going to sleep at night. All right, let's do our Aurelian Arc energy work. So we're going to close our eyes if we can. We're going to picture this beautiful golden arc of energy all around the earth. It's a thick golden energy. I want you to take that thick golden energy and take a piece of it and bring it into your heart. Let it sit there and grow a little bit. It's growing. It's growing. Now I want you to push it down into your solar plexus. That's right above your belly button. Down into your sacral chakra. And down into your root chakra. And down into the Earth Star chakra. Now, once in the Earth Star chakra, I want you to take that golden energy and bring it up into the soles of the feet of all the people on the planet. To help them remember who they are at a soul level. Take that golden energy and bring it through their chakras. Bring it all the way up through all their chakras and out their crown chakra. Spark their remembrance of who they are, whatever it looks like to you. I know what it looks like to me, but whatever it looks like to you. And just hold that thought. All right, amazing. Whew, I know we're done when I get those goosebumps. I get those goosebumps when we do that. All right, beautiful. All right, guys, Conversations with God. I'm loving this book so much. It just teaches so much. And this is a conversation with God. And Neil Donald Walsh, he was commissioned by God to bring these truths onto this planet. And so he's written quite a few books, but the Conversations with God series is 3 books. And we're going through all of them to answer the questions that we have deep inside. All right. So we were on remembering the laws. Remembering the laws. The universal laws. The laws of the universe. Okay. So God says, begin by being still. Quiet the outer world so that the inner world might bring you sight. This insight is what you seek, yet you cannot have it while you are so deeply concerned with your outer reality. Seek, therefore, to go within as much as possible. And when you are not going within, come from within as you deal with the outside world. Remember this axiom. If you do not go within, you go without. Put it in the first person as you repeat it to make it more personal. If I do not go within, I go without. Think about that. Yeshua said the kingdom of God is inside of us. The temple is inside of us. So if we don't go inside of us, we don't connect with our monad, with our higher selves, we go without. If we don't go inside the temple, we cannot manifest our realities. We let the narrative tell us what to do. That's what I get from that message. If I do not go within, I go without. You have been going without all your life, yet you do not have to and never did. There is nothing you cannot be. There is nothing you cannot do. There is nothing you cannot have. And Neil says, that sounds like a pie in the sky promise. God says, what other kind of promise would you have God make? Would you believe me if I promised you less? For thousands of years, people have disbelieved the promises of God for the most extraordinary reason. They were too good to be true. So you have chosen a lesser promise, a lesser love. For the highest promise of God proceeds from the highest love. Yet you cannot conceive of a perfect love. And so a perfect promise is also inconceivable, as is a perfect person. Therefore, you cannot believe even in yourself. Failing to believe in any of this means failure to believe in God. For belief in God produces belief in God's greatest gift, unconditional love, and God's greatest promise, unlimited potential. Neil says, may I interrupt you here? I hate to interrupt God when he's on a roll, but I've heard this talk of unlimited potential before, and it doesn't square with the human experience. Forget the difficulties encountered by the average person. What about the challenges of those born with mental or physical limitations? Is their potential unlimited? Good question. God says, you have written so in your own scripture in many ways and in many places. Neil says, give me one reference. God says, look to see what you have written in Genesis chapter 11, verse 6 of your Bible. Neil says, it says, and the Lord said, behold, the people are one, and they have all one language. And this is only the beginning of what they will do. And now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. And God says, yes. Now, can you trust that? Neil says, that does not answer the question of the feeble, the infirm, the handicapped, those who are limited. God says, do you think they are limited, as you put it, not of their choice? Do you imagine that human soul encounters life challenges, whatever they may be, by accident? Is this your imagining? And Neil says, do you mean a soul chooses what kind of life it will experience ahead of time? God says, no, that would defeat the purpose of the encounter. The purpose is to create your experience and thus create yourself in the glorious moment of now. You do not therefore choose the life you will experience ahead of time. You may, however, select the persons, places, and events, the conditions and circumstances, the challenges and obstacles, the opportunities and options with which to create your experience. Okay, I'm not understanding that. You do not choose the life you will experience ahead of time, but you can choose every circumstance of the life that you choose ahead of time. That okay? Whatever. You may select the colors for your palette, the tools for your chest, the machinery for your shop. What you create with these is your business. That is the business of life. Your potential is unlimited in all that you've chosen to do. Do not assume that a soul which has incarnated in a body, which you call limited, has not reached its full potential. For you do not know what that soul was trying to do. You do not understand its agenda. You are unclear as to its intent. Therefore, bless every person and condition and give thanks. Thus you affirm the perfection of God's creation and show your faith in it, for nothing happens by accident in God's world. And there's no such thing as coincidence. Absolutely. Nor is the world buffeted by random choice or something you call fate. If a snowflake is utterly perfect in its design, do you not think the same could be said about something as magnificent as your life? Neil says, but even Jesus healed the sick. Why would he heal them if their condition was so perfect? Hi, Janine. Hi, darling. And God says Jesus did not heal those he healed because he saw their condition as imperfect. He healed those he healed because he saw those souls asking for healing as part of their process. He saw the perfection of the process. He recognized and understood the soul's intention. Had Jesus felt that all illness, mental or physical, represented imperfection, would he not have simply healed everyone on the planet all at once? Do you doubt that he could do this? And Neil says, no, I believe he could have. God says, good. Then the mind begs to know, why did he not do it? Why would the Christ choose to have some suffer and others be healed? For that matter, why does God allow any suffering at any time? This question has been asked before, and the answer remains the same. There is perfection in the process, and all life arises out of choice. It is not appropriate to interfere with choice, nor to question it. It is particularly inappropriate to condemn it. What is appropriate is to observe it, and then to do whatever might be done to assist the soul in seeking and making a higher choice. Be watchful, therefore, of the choices of others, but not judgmental. Know that their choice is perfect for them in this moment now, yet stand ready to assist them should the moment come when they seek a newer choice, a different choice, a higher choice. Move into communion with the souls of others, and their purpose, their intention, will be clear to you. This is what Jesus did with those he healed, and with all those whose lives he touched. Jesus healed all those who came to him, or who sent others to him, supplicating for them. He did not perform a random healing. To have done so would have been to violate a sacred law of the universe. Allow each soul to walk its path. Right. Neil says, but does that mean we must not help anyone without being asked? Surely not, or we would never be able to help the starving children of India, or the tortured masses of Africa, or the poor or the downtrodden anywhere. All humanitarian effort would be lost, all charity forbidden. Must we wait for an individual to cry out to us in desperation, or for a nation of people to plead for help before we are allowed to do what is obviously right? God says, you see, the question answers itself. If a thing is obviously right, do it. But remember to exercise extreme judgment regarding what you call right and wrong. A thing is only right or wrong because you say it is. A thing is not right or wrong intrinsically. Neil says it isn't. God says rightness or wrongness is not an intrinsic condition. It is a subjective judgment in a personal value system. By your subjective judgments, do you create yourself? By your personal values, do you determine and demonstrate who you are? The world exists exactly as it is so that you may make these judgments. If the world existed in perfect condition, your life process of self-creation would be terminated. It would end. A lawyer's career would end tomorrow were there no more litigation. A doctor's career would end tomorrow were there no more illness. A philosopher's career would end tomorrow were there no more questions. And Neil says, and God's career would end tomorrow were there no more problems. Ah, yes. God says, precisely. You have put it perfectly. We, all of us, would be through creating were there nothing more to create. We, all of us, have a vested interest in keeping the game going. Much as we all say we would like to solve all the problems, we dare not solve all the problems, or there will be nothing left for us to do. Your industrial military complex understands this very well. That is why it opposes mightily any attempt to install a war no more government anywhere. Your medical establishment understands this too. That is why it staunchly opposes it must or it has to for its own survival. Any new miracle drug or cure, to say nothing of the possibility of miracles themselves. Your religious community also holds this clarity. That is why it attacks uniformly any definition of God which does not include fear, judgment, and retribution, and any definition of self which does not include their own idea of the only path to God. If I say to you, you are God, where does that leave religion? If I say to you, you are healed, Where does that leave science and medicine? If I say to you, you shall live in peace, where does that leave the peacemakers? If I say to you, the world is fixed, where does that leave the world? What now of plumbers? The world is filled with essentially two kinds of people: those who give you things you want and those who fix things. In a sense, even those who simply give you things you want, the butchers, the bakers, the candlestick makers, are also fixers. For to have a desire for something is often to have a need for it. That is why addicts are said to need a fix. Be careful, therefore, that desire does not become addiction. Neil says, are you saying the world will always have problems? Are you saying that you actually want it that way? God says, I am saying that the world exists the way it exists, just as a snowflake exists the way it exists, quite by design. You have created it that way, just as you have created your life exactly as it is. I want what you want. The day you really want an end to hunger, there will be no more hunger. I have given you all the resources with which to do that. You have all the tools with which to make that choice. You have not made it, not because you cannot make it. The world could end world hunger tomorrow. You choose not to make it. You claim that there are good reason that 40,000 people a day must die of hunger. There are no good reasons. Yet a time when you say you can do nothing to stop 40,000 people a day from dying of hunger, you bring 50,000 people a day into your world to begin a new life. And this you call love. This you call God's plan. It is a plan which totally lacks logic or reason, to say nothing of comparison. I am showing you in stark terms that the world exists the way it exists because you have chosen for it to. You are systematically destroying your own environment, then pointing to so-called natural disasters as evidence of God's cruel hoax or nature's harsh ways. You have played the hoax on yourself, and it is your ways which are cruel. Nothing is more gentle than nature, and nothing has been more cruel to nature than man. Yet you step aside from all involvement in this, deny all responsibility. It's not your fault, you say. And in this you are right. It is not a question of fault. It is a matter of choice. You can choose to end the destruction of your rainforest tomorrow. You can choose to stop depleting the protective layer hovering over your planet. You can choose to discontinue the ongoing onslaught of your Earth's ingenious ecosystem. You can seek to put the snowflake back together, or at least to halt its inexorable melting. But will you do it? You can similarly end all war tomorrow, simply, easily. All it takes, all it has ever taken, is for all of you to agree. Yet if you cannot all agree on something as basically simple as ending the unaliving of each other, how can you call upon the heavens with shaking fists to put your life in order? I will do nothing for you that you will not do for yourself. That is the law and the prophets. The world is in the condition it is in because of you and the choices you have made or failed to make. Not to decide is to decide. The earth is in the shape it is in because of you and the choices you have made or failed to make. Your own life is the way it is because of you and the choices you have made or failed to make. Neil says, but I did not choose to get hit by that truck. I did not choose to get mugged by that robber or graped by that maniac. People could say that. There are people in the world who could say that. God says you are all at root cause for the conditions which exist, which create in the robber the desire or the perceived need to steal. You have all created the consciousness which makes grape possible. It is when you see in yourself that which caused the crime that you begin at last to heal the condition from which it sprang. Feed your hungry. Give dignity to your poor. Grant opportunity to your less fortunate. End the prejudice which keeps masses huddled and angry, with little promise of a better tomorrow. Put away your pointless taboos and restrictions upon sexual energy. Rather help others to truly understand its wonder and to channel it properly. Do these things, and you will go a long way toward ending robbery and grape forever. As for the so-called accident, the truck coming around the bend, the brick falling from the sky, learn to greet each such incident as a small part of a larger mosaic. You have come here to work out an individual plan for your own salvation. Yet salvation does not mean saving yourself from the snares of the devil. There is no such thing as a devil, and hell does not exist. You are saving yourself from the oblivion of non-realization. You cannot lose in this battle. You cannot fail. Thus, it is not a battle at all, but simply a process. Yet, if you do not know this, you will see it as a constant struggle. You may even believe in the struggle long enough to create a whole religion around it. This religion will teach that struggle is the point of it all. This is a false teaching. It is in not struggling that the process proceeds. It is in surrendering that the victory is won. Accidents happen because they do. Certain elements of the life process have come together in a particular way at a particular time with particular results. Results which you choose to call unfortunate for your own particular reasons. Yet they may not be unfortunate at all, given the agenda of your soul. I tell you this, there is no coincidence. And nothing happens by accident. Each event and adventure is called to yourself by yourself, in order that you might create and experience who you really are. All true masters know this. That is why mystic masters remain unperturbed in the face of the worst experiences of life, as you would define them. That's powerful, guys. The great teachers of your Christian religion understand this. They know that Jesus was not perturbed by the crucifixion, but expected it. He could have walked away, but he did not. He could have stopped the process at any point. He had that power, yet he did not. He allowed himself to be crucified in order that he might stand as man's eternal salvation. Look, he said, at what I can do. Look at what is true, and know that these things and more shall you also do. For have I not said ye are gods, yet you do not believe? If you cannot then believe in yourself, believe in me. Such was Jesus' compassion that he begged for a way and created it to so impact the world that all might come to heaven. Self-realization. If in no other way than through him, for he defeated misery and death, and so might you. The grandest teaching of Christ was not that you shall have everlasting life, but that you do. Not that you shall have brotherhood in God, but that you do. Not that you shall have whatever you request, but that you do. All that is required is to know this, for you are the creator of your reality. And life can show up no other way for you than that in which you think it will. You think it into being. This is the first step in creation. God the Father is thought. Your thought is the parent which gives birth to all things. This is one of the laws we are to remember, Neil asks. God says yes. All right, and Neil says, can you tell me the others? And we'll leave off there. Yeah, that's super powerful, guys. The way I think of it is, I know how all of us are, and all of us believe, everyone in this room, all 22 people in this room, believe who you are. You know who you are at a soul level. Now imagine the 22 of us being out there in the world. And we are in the world, but we are not of the world. We are in the world, but not of it. Now imagine that we're mirrored. We're mirrored all over the world, which we are, because this is not an imagination. This is a truth. If we were all over the world, if every person thought of peace, unity, respect, and love, then that would be creating heaven on earth. That would be heaven on earth. And we are working towards that. You know, it took us 26,000 years to get here. Right? 26,000 years to get here, where we are in this now moment. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in 10 years, 5 years. But it is happening. This is a marathon, not a race. It never has been a race. But every time we share our love, we are one tiny step closer to heaven on earth. Individually, we are creating our personal heavens on earth. I am creating my personal heaven on earth. I know I am. I live it every day. Yeah. And I know many of you have that same thought. You are creating your heaven on earth. And as we create our heavens on earth, others see it. And they want to create their own heaven on earth. It is a personal experience creating heaven on earth. We're just way showers. We show how it can be done. All right, guys, it is share time. If anyone would like to come up, you're more than welcome to come up. Still pushing through is playing from Oracle Nomad. Just ended. I am going to get the Son of Orion ready for us. That's going to work with our 8th chakra. The Son of Orion. Is anyone coming up today? What? Enjoy your songs your way. Play songs in order. Okay, I'm not even going to go there.
Song of Orion.
I'm not even going to go there, Val. I have no idea where that came from. Oh, jeez. Holy moly. I look up and I see that word and I'm like, what the heck? Nope, not going there. Trina, behave. Oh. Oh man, I'm dying. I'm dying. Val, behave. Oh my gosh. Oh, here she comes. Oh my gosh. You're muted, girl. Look, Spirit says, come as you are. Nope, you're muted. You hear her? Oh, okay.
It's you.
It was me.
Yeah.
It is what it
Can you
is.
hear me now?
Yes. I turned my volume up. It helped.
That's what I did too. I did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh no. No. I was just teasing Trina
You
per
too,
usual.
Phoenix. You too.
But yeah, we were just messing around.
Mm.
You know, just because we're that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
All good.
Nothing
All good.
personal.
All good.
Yeah. But I'm off today, so I have to move on.
Awesome. I love your shirt.
Oh,
That's awesome.
thank you. It's well, you see it. Yeah, it's your chakras and
Yeah.
tree.
Yeah, the tree.
It's the energy you want to attract.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about that word.
I know we were. Yeah. That's wild.
I didn't look at my shirt until you said something.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh my gosh, you guys, I slept better than I have. I've been sleeping really good since I started working again, you know, because I'm wore out.
Oh, good.
By the time I get home, being in the sun all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it. And look at all these peaches, Opal. Oh, look.
Wow.
Gee, they're
Yummy.
so good. Just melt your, you know.
Yeah.
It just, you know how that, you know.
Nice.
Because you have peaches there. I know you do.
Oh, yeah. Lots of fruit, yeah. Actually, didn't get a lot of fruit this week. No.
I went to the farmer's market.
Oh,
nice.
nice.
They have it, like, they don't have it every weekend, you know. And so I was able to go and get Amy Lynn a gift, and I got to send that off. Oh, my goodness. I've just been busy. You know, when you're busy, you're busy. And when you're not, you're not. And in the winter, I'm not.
I had a crazy weekend. I was just spiritual high every day. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel you, yes.
Yeah.
It was a good weekend, for sure.
Oh, nice, Teresa. Blackberries off your tree. Yummy.
I'm in meat land. No farmer market. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Not even this time, not even certain times a year or anything? Dang. Yeah. You might have to create it.
Oh, you worked all weekend?
You know? If you build it, they will come. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have one there, Trina. Maybe it's you. Maybe they're waiting for you to do it. Right? Just saying. Plant the seed.
Oh, yeah.
If they don't, there's a committee. I guarantee there's a committee in your town. They want me to join this one when I'm over 55. You know, they keep. Yeah, and they want me to be in the parade. I ain't got nothing to be in the parade with. Just myself, and I'm not doing that. But, you know, yeah. I mean, it's all about the being involved, and after you're 55, you can be involved, like, here for certain. You know,
you can here, too.
Putting on events. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
And so I think I will join, you know, in divine alignment if, you know, see how it goes when I'm there. But you know what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with talking about it. And so that happened. She's like, if you know anybody, I'm like, I do, but
not healthy wise. Like I don't. Some of them though, I do know some here that are very like and fit that could do that. Mind, body, and spirit is what I'm talking about when I say fit. Not necessarily, you ain't got to run a marathon, but you got to be a sound mind to be able to put those events on, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you say,
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I said that. So I will. I kept the flyers she gave me, and I will be telling people. And I'm just so excited that my neighbor got her grandbaby home, a boy.
Aww.
And I can't wait to hold him. And, right now it's like nobody can be around him,
Right.
Because
First day.
he's little.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Little. So I'm just going to get a gift.
Oh, that's nice, Diana.
I don't know what, but it'll come to me when I go and look. I got this book, and I showed y'all that, Messenger to All Humanity. I'm going to be reading that today after this on here. What do you think?
Awesome.
I don't know. I'm going to finish the 10th Insight, and then maybe I already started reading it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good story. It's a good story, and it was just saying yes. Hang on, it says, overcoming the great fallacy and saying yes and saying no, unrendering to God. Yeah. And I don't know. It's about what we're overcoming, and you know what I'm talking about. When they say, back in the, it's really interesting. I'm not going to say too much about it.
Mm-hmm.
But he talks about the guy that I'm not going to say his name. He's got a pizza name.
Oh.
Get it? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't even say the name out loud.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, he's talking about that, how we're overcoming that. That's what's happening.
He's ready, Diana.
I think this book is a little older, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the he wanted to give a message to all humanity, and I like that. Anyway, he wrote this in
awesome.
University of Notre Dame, but he wrote it in like the 90s. Yeah. So, I hope I can see him again.
She's watching a veteran, and he's on, he's refusing all any kind of thing.
I went through that.
Yeah.
I went through that when I was a CNA. I know what she's talking about. Yeah, I went through that, Diana. That was so hard. So hard. But you have to respect their wishes, I know.
Are you a CNA or are you a death doula?
You can still send him healing.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I mean, yeah. Absolutely.
So, mine.
But I
didn't know that when I was a CNA, so.
I feel like, those people, they make their choices. They make their choices.
Yes.
You have to choices.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And the families.
A lot of times with the seniors around here, especially, the families don't even show up. They're not even there for them. It's awful. Okay. And like the CNAs are their family. True. We were their families.
Right.
And so,
yes. But when the families do show up, just for that right before or right at the end, when they just show up at the end is what I'm talking about.
Oh, that made me so angry when that happened.
Uh-huh.
It's like, you weren't here for the months that they were suffering.
Say, you better get your butts here.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Exactly. Yep. Been there, done that. I did that for 8 years, and that was enough for me.
All got to do with their religious beliefs. I'm right.
Yep.
And we have to respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not easy. Not easy. Especially when they refuse the medicine and don't let them do it because of their religious belief. It's hard, very hard. When you smell it, see it, and all you can do is turn them. That is embedded in my mind. That's not an easy job, Diana. Thank you for being there. All you do. I know.
Yeah, it is not. Definitely is not. But you were built for it. You were meant to do it.
Some of us were and some of us weren't. And she was, yes. I would do it again. I would. I was, yeah. And you did it, Tommy, you know.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it again. I made a trade-off. I made a trade-off. I did.
Cheers to that.
I made a trade-off.
I say I would, but I'm not, so I think you're right.
I cried a lot when they'd exit, you know.
So did I.
Because I loved them so much.
Go home and cry into the break room, I already know.
But this was before my walk-in experience too. So yeah, I didn't have the same thoughts. You know? Yeah, and
we didn't know what we didn't know.
Right. I could probably do it now, although I probably couldn't do the lifting part of it, you know. There was a lot of lifting.
I know. And especially when nobody would help you, all you had was that gate belt.
Yeah, right. And then you have like one CNA to 15 people that are bedridden. It was ridiculous. The quotient of one CNA to how many people? Really? I watched like 25 people at night in a hospital overnights.
Yep.
I mean, one CNA.
One or two wings.
Yeah. It is the most ridiculous job ever. Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous.
It's awful. Because people can't handle what they see. It's, very few can do that job.
Diana. Diana's had 22 people. What state are you in? See, I'm in Florida. This is like a lot of old people here. A lot.
Being a home nurse, child of God, then you've seen a lot of things too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no breaks, no lunches, because you couldn't.
No. You barely got a break, and it was usually when you were doing shift change.
Mm-hmm. One job I had, I worked overnights, and we would literally walk around the whole place. There was like 20 people, and we'd walk around the place and we'd change them all. And when you get to the end of it, you'd have to start again because it just take you that long. Yeah, it was just
because you spend time with
job.
them and you talk to them, they talk to you. Yeah, it's more than just going in there and.
Yep.
Well,
yeah.
Unless they're not in there, they're in the dining room or something. And sometimes that was good when that happened.
Yeah.
But I know that you talk to them because if they talk to you, we're not rude. We can't just ignore them.
Oh, absolutely not.
So
they were like my family, They were like my family away from grandparents. And then they ended up exiting the planet. So I'd be like,
If you leave and come back and
come to work and they were gone, right? The bed was empty and you're like, where is this person? And like, well, they exited, and it's like, whoa.
And you gotta wait till you have to wait till you ask. I hated that.
Oh, or what about when you go? Have you ever had this happen when you go in their room and they are exited?
Yes.
They're done. It's like,
they're still there.
What the heck? Yeah.
They're
get on the walkie-talkie, and stuff.
Or just go in the hallway and yell.
And we have walkie-talkies, so.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's smart. We did. I don't. Yeah, that's very smart.
Yeah, I've had that happen a couple times. That happened a couple times to me.
Yeah, we had the walkie-talkies too. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Target, they all have them now too. All the stores.
Yeah.
And I like that.
I had one time. This was a wild experience I had. I was doing my rounds, and this one lady had fallen. She was bleeding all over the place. I mean, blood everywhere. I thought she was a goner for sure, because when they hit their heads, it was at her head. So she bled so much from the head. I thought, oh my God, this lady's going to die on my watch, Yeah. The funniest thing happened, I couldn't find one of my superiors. I couldn't find anyone to help me. I was like on this floor all by myself. My husband had come to bring me my dinner. And he had training in all of this stuff. It was just a fluke thing that he was there. And he went in, he heard me screaming for help. I was screaming into my walkie-talkie, and he heard me when he came to bring me my lunch, and he ran over to me, and he took over the whole situation. I mean, he put pressure on her wound. He called 911. He just, and I had lost it.
He knew what to do.
He knew exactly what to do.
That was so cool how that happened.
That was wild.
It's like divine timing.
Yes, it was. It was. I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe you are here.
I would have been upset too.
It was crazy.
I did exactly how you felt.
Crazy. And then my superior shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like after all that.
I was like, thank God, because I lost it. I was a mess. I was like, oh my God, this baby's gonna die. Oh my God. I was just my nerves were shot. I panicked. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This was before, before my walk-in experience. So I wasn't what I am now,
Right. That's right.
So
and we
I'll never forget that experience.
The world was different then too.
Oh yeah, everything. Yeah. This was before COVID and everything. So
right. A lot of things.
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh.
That system now, and
not
that it's gotten better.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little bit, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still wouldn't put my mom in one if I could help it.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I refuse the jab is why I stopped working. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. I know.
Because God told me, my spirits told me, no, absolutely not. This is something you're going to have to go through, and you're not. Do not get it. And when
it was your religious belief or not. I know.
Yep. Yep. And then I told my family, and half of them didn't listen.
Right. Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Frustrating.
And my significant other. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Really? See, my significant other caught on.
Not awake. Yes.
Yeah. Mine caught on.
That blocks it.
Mine kind of knew if he would have done it that I wouldn't be here, because I told him, you will not get that. You will not get that, or we will not sleep in the same bed. Point blank. I was totally honest with him. He knows I'm connected, so he would never do it. And then his place of employment tried to pay him $500 to get it. Yep.
Oh no. Yes.
Yep.
The job.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. He never got it though. He never got it, and he never lost his job. So.
People to get it. Yep.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Well,
they did. Amazon did too. Oh yeah. I had to stop. I had to stop working at Amazon.
Yeah.
This is for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah.
Because of that reason right there, where people paying people $500. You're right.
Yep. And then you got, they were offering French fries and hamburgers from McDonald's, and oh my God, it's just
right.
Free movies, movie tickets. I'm like, Jesus, just sell those souls, why don't you?
Gift cards. Yep, gift cards. Yeah.
It is what it is. We lived through it, didn't we?
We got through it.
We got through it.
And he's still here, but he had, so
yeah.
It's not. He didn't go anywhere, and he's all right.
Yeah.
Thank goodness that I'm with him, and I can.
That's
balance
right.
it out.
That's right. That's right.
How I see it.
That's right.
He's still a good guy, but he sleeps all the weekend long. It affected him. It did.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Physically. But it's what it is.
Yes, Excalibur. Absolutely. It sure was. It sure was.
Yeah, it was.
It was supposed to work a lot better than it did, if you know what I mean.
That's right. Excalibur. That part.
Mm-hmm.
They were seeing. I agree.
Did you really, Diana? No, there are no coincidences. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There isn't. And if you did, anyone listening out there, if you did, it's okay. You're all right. I mean,
that's right. There was a lot of placebos in the first and second. The third is where you made that final choice. Yeah.
The Trinity. Hello.
Yeah. Yes, the Trinity. Yeah. Yeah. But.
And you're loved no matter what.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. My twins took one each. They took one each. Yep.
I'm grateful that my parents didn't, my mom and my stepdad, because they're just too old. You know, it really. You guys know it took some people out.
Oh, my dad took like 5. I'm just, yeah. He's all messed up.
Know what I mean? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and they are too.
Yeah.
Because their bodies, I mean, they're older.
Good for you, Flower Power.
Good. I'm using nicotine patches. Okay,
Yeah.
Flower Power.
Right, Trina.
Ivermectin.
Yeah. A lot of us know what to do for it. So, yeah.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Is that what you just said? We know how to.
And now people are actually listening to us because we're not conspiracy theorists.
Realist.
Yeah, realists. Exactly. We might know a little bit about something.
Yeah.
And they're figuring it out.
Yeah. Now they're happy that we're speaking.
Right?
They're not stopping us.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's changed. It's flipped.
What, child of God? That's assault. If you said no and they did it anyway, that's assault.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. No is a full sentence.
That's right. That's right. Yes. Your tinfoil hat is now a tiara. I love that.
I thought snotted all over myself when you said that. Of course it came from Trina. She always makes me laugh my butt off.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Here's the Son of Orion. Let's work with these 8 chakras. The 8th chakra. Mm-hmm. Wow, everything happens for a reason, though.
That's right. There's no mistake.
All right, BX, love you, girl. We did it! Thank you all for coming, for showing up, for yourselves, for me, for spirit, for the world. You are loved. Namaste. My soul knows your soul, and I love you. Mwah!
You too. I love you all. Namaste.
What the heck that is? Make shit today. I've been away for a while now. You got me feeling like a child now. Every time I see your brother face, I get the feeling stuck in my soul. When I open my door, wherever it goes,
That's funny. Make a smile, please. Stay for a while now. Just take your time. Wherever you go. Rain falling on my window pane.
There's a vegetable in his hand.
We are hiding in a safe
Through a
place.
portal today too. Also,
Every
every Monday we go through a portal. So this is the chakra wisdom for the day. The base chakra, great place to start. Why is it every time that Phoenix is in here, we go to the base chakra? I just think that's through a portal today too. Also, every Monday we go through a portal. So this is the chakra wisdom for the day. The base chakra, great.
When you make me feel this way, I just
What the heck?
got to my toes.
Well, we have an all-poison night mystery Georgia from my girlfriend. She freaking devoured Marina, who drink keep, not keep most of the stuff. I don't keep unless I have it, and then you can message me about it. Let's get into it. First thing are these beautiful blue poison hoops. I totally love these so much. I love blue. That's freaking Ma'am. We also have the black ones. Also obsessed with. Look at those. So cute to wear every day. Love, love, love. Yes. Little, I think it's a scarf.
Enough to feel your warm thoughts in my soul, and I lose all control when you kiss my nose. The feeling shows. You make me smile, baby. Just take your time now.
Y'all, I fought for this. Well, I didn't really fight, actually. I wanted it, though. I paid quite a bit for it, but it